Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the second video. Still going strong. Yu-Gi-Oh is still bleeding money out of me. But today's going to be something different. We are unboxing the Legendary Modern Decks 2026. Now the reason I bought this product is because I seen reviews on it. I don't know what exactly is in here, but I've seen people say that this might be like one of the greatest products that Yu-Gi-Oh has released in terms of structure decks. I know that there is Sky Strikers, X Sabers, and Mitsurigis in this. And me personally, I am a Sky Striker player, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun looking at the decks. But with that being said, let's get this unboxed. Okay, let's get this thing opened up. This thing is only like 35 euro, I believe, which is pretty cheap considering that like a structure deck would be like really expensive. So they got new little packagings. That's a little special pack there. So guys, come on. Like, come on. Three decks. Three fully built decks for 35 euro. People say that this is literally tournament ready decks, so I'm gonna wait and see what cards we get inside here. I think it was actually 30 rather than 35, but either way, three decks for 30 or 35 with a promo pack is absolutely insane. So first things first, let's get this promo pack open. I think there's a chance you can actually get a Starlight in here, which is really funny. They even have a bit of suspense in the thing. So this is Mitsurigi no Mikoto Aramasa. I've never actually used Mitsurigi cards before. I've played against them, but yeah, that's a pretty cool art design in Secret Rare there. What else we got here? We got Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. This card right here, Sky Striker. I keep saying Sky Strikers cannot survive without this card. This card is just absolutely broken, especially if you have three spells in your graveyard, you can just draw one. We got X Saber, Fault Roll. So these are three promo cards. I really like this alt art on the Engage, but let's get these sleeved up and open the decks. We are going to go with the X Saber deck first. So this is the X Saber deck right here. I have never used X Sabers. I don't even think I played against X Sabers. Okay, they've got this new little package going on. It's like paper almost. Okay. I mean, I've opened this definitely in a way where you guys are very pissed off, but listen, don't judge me. Okay, what do we got here? So we got Gotham's Emergency Call. So this is one of the foil cards you get straight off the bat. If an X-Saber monster is on the field, target two X-Saber monsters in any graveyard, special summon both to your field. Pretty cool card. We've got ourselves X-Saber Pelina. Yo, these cards, that foil just looks beautiful though. X-Saber Bruno. Gotham's Second Call. Saber Combination. Oh, this card looks pretty cool. Commander Souza Swordmaster. Always treated as an X-Saber card. X-Saber Gotham's. Okay. They're the foils you get for this set, so if you guys are interested. What have you got in here? We've got X-Saber Airbellum. Palmuro Paschal. Is that how you say his name? Fault Roll. Fault Roll. So we got triple Fault Rolls. So this is a problem that was like, I mean, I don't know what Fault Roll does, but I'm assuming he's a staple card because there's three of them in the set. Yeah, I don't know why Yu-Gi-Oh just didn't put like three of the good cards in the decks, but apparently that's what they're doing now, so that's a step in the right direction. Let me just read Fault Roll's effect real quick. What is Fault Roll's effect? Cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summoned from your hand by controlling two or more X-Saber monsters. Once per turn, you can target one level 4 or lower. Okay, that's, yeah, I mean, it's self-explanatory. Especially since the deck is synchro from what I see. Fault Roll again. Ragigura. This is Full Metal Knight. Is that what it is? Fulham Knight. Garsum. Double Garsum. M's Blade, okay. So we got triple of this card as well. So I'm assuming this is another staple that you probably need three of to play the deck. Then we got X-Saber Dark Soul. Okay, this is where this set just becomes a bit crazy. We've got one of each of the Mulch armies. Yeah, no, this is just outright ridiculous from the get-go. So having one of each, so you got Fuelos, Perla, and Meowls. Yeah, no, that's already kind of crazy to just have one of each. We got more X-Saber, Bruno, and Pelina. So that's all the monsters. Now let's get on to the spells, traps, and extra decks. So Emergency Teleport, Saber Splash, Fire Formation Tenki, got him second call. We got a Common Called by the Grave. That is another amazing card. Triple Tactics Talent. Come on now. Pot of Prosperity. So these are just like, they're just adding cards, which is something I really like, is that they're adding cards that people use in every deck. Staples, you know what I mean? So non-engine staples. These are just amazing. Okay, and we got Triple Tactics Thrust, which is another amazing card. If you guys don't know what this card does, essentially if your opponent activates an effect, you can target one spell or trap and set it directly to the field. In most cases, you can add them to your hand. I believe it's if they control another monster, but it's a very good card to have. Let me just move all these cards here. Okay. And this is all in one deck, by the way. That's already 4, 5, 6. That's already 7 cards. Gotham's Call, Saber Hole, Drone Cannon something. I don't know what the hell that card was. But now we're on to the extra decks. So this is Mistworm, X-Saber Herbalium, Black Rose Dragon, common, Naturia Beast, Naturia Barkion, X-Saber Gothams, X-Saber Hunley, Trisha, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. They got some Ice Barrier cards. X-Saber Souza, Cloud Castle, Black Rose, Moonlight Dragon. Yo, shout out Cloud Castle, by the way. You already know. Ravenous Crocodile Arsthestis. Yo, I'm gonna try again. Um, let me actually sweat this. Let me actually try it properly. This is Ravenous Crocodragon Archithis. Got it. Not saying it again though. And we got Cheng Ying. So that's a pretty solid deck. Already we got ourselves 7 staples in this deck. Um, yeah. I mean, if you're an X-Sabers guy, just get yourself one of these decks. You probably get all 3 of them. Okay. Next, we are going to look at the Mitsurigi deck. Now, Mitsurigis, I have played against them a few times. I heard you can combine the Mitsurigi deck with a few other decks. Okay, yeah, once again, I don't know if I'm opening this correctly at all. Anyways, as I was saying, the Mitsurigi deck, I have played against it a few times. Um, you know, from what I played against, it's kind of broken, but there's a few cards, obviously. If you have hand traps, you use them at the right times, you can stop the whole combo. And even like Call by kind of ruins it, so pretty sure Bestial also plays a big part in destroying this deck, but either way, let's have a look at the cards. So we got Mitsurigi no Mikoto Kusanagi in a secret rare. These are our foils. Okay, I've never read this monster's effect, so let's have a look at it now. You can ritual summon this card with Mitsurigi Ritual. If your opponent special summons a monster except during damage step, you can target one reptile monster in your graveyard except Futsu no Mitsurigi, special summon it. You can only use the effect of Futsu no Mitsurigi once per chain. Once per chain? What? If this card is tributed, you can add one Mitsurigi card from your deck to your hand except Futsu no Mitama no Mitsurigi. Then you can special summon this card. You can use once per turn. What the actual hell is this card? So you're telling me you can tribute this card, get a Mitsurigi card, and then special summon it again? No wonder this. I always seen this card on my field when I play against. Okay, I've recognized this card now. This is like the combo like extender. So this is Ame no Habakiri no Mitsurigi. Now let's properly read the effect of this as well. You can ritual summon this card in Mitsurigi Rituals. Monsters your opponent control lose 800 attack. You can reveal this card in your hand, special summon a Mitsurigi monster from your deck, then tribute one monster you control. Okay. Then tribute one monster you control. For what reason though? Hold on. I need to read this properly. You can use the effect of Mitsurugi Ame no Hakiberry, whatever, once per duel. What the fuck? If this card is distributed, you can add a Mitsurugi card from your deck to your hand, except Ame no Hakibari. Then you can special summon this card. I mean, once per duel. I wonder how that works out. Mitsurugi Prayers, um, Mitsurugi Mirror, and Mitsurugi Great Purification, Mitsurugi Tempest. So that is all of the foil cards that you get in this deck. Now let's have a look at the rest. So we got Maju of 1,000 Hands. This card is absolutely goated. People use this in ritual decks. Okay, okay, hold on a second. You're telling me there's Ash Blossom in this deck? Not one, not two. We have got 3 Ash Blossoms in this deck. Okay, no, this is already like just... This is already just insane. We have got 3 Ash Blossoms in the deck. Are you kidding me? We have got Night Sword Serpent, Mitsurugi Saji. We got 3 Sajis. Okay, so Saji is obviously going to be the initial combo starter. I know this card because I've played against it. We have got Aramasa, which is another staple card, and they give you 3 as well. Come on now. We have got Wosu, Ame no Murakamo. We've got 3 Ame no Murakamo Mitsurugis. So that is all the monsters for this deck. I'm definitely going to try this deck out anyways. It looks pretty cool. Pre-preparation of Rites, 3 copies. I'm assuming this is some sort of ritual card. Add one ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Yes, it is. So you're also getting 3 Pot of Extravagance. I'm pretty sure this is the Banish. This is the Banish, isn't it? Yeah, Banish 3d6 random cards. Still, absolutely insane. Oh my. Okay. Forbidden Droplets. We've got 3 Forbidden Droplets. This card is a board breaker. Like, genuinely speaking, that card is like... Okay, Mitsurugi Prayers. So this is the... Okay, Mitsurugi Ritual. Mitsurugi Magatama. Sacred Boundary. Holy... Infinite Impermanence times 3. Do you see how many negates are here? There's 1, 2, 3. A potential of as many negates with the Forbidden Droplet, and there's 3 negates of Ash Blossom. That is just like, for a structure deck, insane. And obviously you can put these into your own decks. Like, you can just customize your own deck with this stuff. Evil Swarm Excitation. I remember this card from back in the day. Once during your main phase, your battle phase, if your opponent has more cards in their hand and their field, you can detach one material, destroy all of the cards in the field. Okay. Another board breaker. Why not? Tornado Dragon. Bagus. Alright, I need to take a breather with this one again. I'm going to pronounce this properly. Come on. Baguska. The Terribly Tired Taper. Oh, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. We've got Dugaris the Timeless. Light Dragon Ignister. Okay. They've got a Typhon in here. A Super Slayer Typhon. Wow. Oh my god, they didn't even stop there. They've got Masquerena times 2, which is another. Just like, you can use that card in almost any deck. You got the Dark Charmer Gloomy, Dynamore, and they've got SP Little Knight in this deck as well. I mean, this deck is low key like, this is a tournament ready deck, as it says on the box. Sorry. Yeah, no, that is absolutely insane. I'm in disbelief right now. I knew there was going to be some good cards, but not this many of this stuff, new cards. Like, especially with the X Sabers as well. Like, if you just combine, if you combine some of the cards with the X Sabers into this deck, got a good deck on your hands then. Pause. So far, this has been amazing. The amount of staples they've added, I've said that a million times, but I'm going to re-justify it again. This is a crazy product. Last but not least, we've got the Sky Striker deck. And I play this deck, so I am excited for this. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. I have found where you're meant to rip it. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, of course, we have got ourselves a secret rare linkage, which is an amazing card. If you don't know what this card does, it switches out your Sky Strikers by sending one other card to the graveyard. We have got Sky Striker Mecha Adel Saber. I've never used that card actually. We've got Hornetrons, which is obviously limited to one because of how efficient this is in summoning your Sky Strikers. We have got Camilla. We've got Spectra. We have got Engage 0. Okay, I'm just going to read this effect because I don't think I know this effect really well. So 2 light and or 2 dark monsters. This card is always okay. You can special summon Combined Maneuver Engage 0 once per turn. Cannot be used as link material. If this card is special summon, you can target one monster on the field with 2,500 or more attack. Negate its effects until the end of this turn. At the start of damage step, if this card attacks while you can have a Sky Striker, Ray, and or Ace in your graveyard, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Wow. That is a good Sky Striker card. That's definitely going in the deck. And we got Amatsu, which is another support card. Let's have a look and read over Amatsu's effect here. Okay. You can only summon Amatsu once per turn. When a monster your opponent controls with 2,000 more attack activates its effect, you can quick effect make that destroy one Sky Striker Ace link monster your opponent controls. So basically just negate the effect by destroying this card. When an attack is declared involving this card and opponent's monster, you can target one Sky Striker Ace monster you control and one card your opponent controls, destroy them. And you can only use his effect once per turn. Okay, that is is it his or hers? I don't even know. Either way, you can only use the effect once per turn. Another great card. So those are the foils. Let's get on to the main deck now. Okay, moving on to the main deck. Three copies of Ray, which is an absolute essential. We've got 2 Nibiru's. So once again, and this is a staple card right here. I'm going to put him aside because he is a staple card. We've got 2 roses. Okay, I like to use 1 rose, but 2 roses is also fine in case one of them gets banished. We've got... I didn't just see what I seen there. I did not just see what I seen there. We have got... Okay, first of all, they've nailed this down to a T. 3 Ray, 2 Rose is all you need for the engine monsters. Okay, moving on to the spells. 3 Raigekis. I mean, Raigeki has been printed multiple times. It is still what I consider a staple because it's in most decks as a board breaker. We've got a Harpy's Feather Duster. We have got 3 Upstart Goblins. We have got 1 Reinforcement of the Army. 1 Called by the Grave. And of course, we've got 3 Engages, along with the Engage foil that we had. Wow. We've got 1 Afterburners, 2 Afterburners. Quite nice. We've got Jamming Waves, and we've got 3 Widow Anchors, which is an essential to have as well. 3 of them. Eagle Booster, Shark Cannon, Hercules Base, Multi-Row. Multi-Row, actually, I'm not going to lie to you. Multi-Row is a great card, and I'm going to explain why. So, Sky Striker cards require you to have no monster in your main monster zone. So if you ever get Nibiru'd or you get, Kaiju'd, there's going to be a monster in your main zone. You can't link it off into anything else, so you're practically useless unless you pull a Forbidden Droplet or this card, because this card allows you to send the monster to the graveyard. So it's just a good way to get no monsters in your playing zone. Ace 0. Okay, we are talking. We have got ourselves 2 Lightning Storms, Triple Tactics Talent, and of course 2 more Linkage, Triple Tactics Thrust, Lemniscate. Perfect. That is a fully built Sky Striker deck. I mean, the only thing that I would probably add to this is the Radiant Typhoon Vision. Um, I'm pretty sure that's the only card I would add. Probably. Maybe I'd add Ash Blossoms as well, of course. So we've got ourselves two Kagaris, and they're also the alt art and the regular art. That is so cool. So Kagari 1, and we've got ourselves Kagari 2. Let me know in the comments which you think is better. I'm low-key leaning towards number 1. I think it's just a lot more like iconic. We've got ourselves a Shizuku. We've got ourselves two Shizukus. We've got ourselves two Hayates or one Hayate? Two Hayates. I don't really like using Hayate as much. It is a pretty good card because you get to mill. Um, Especially in the case where you don't have many, cards to mill into the deck. We've got one Kaina. We've got ourselves Zeke, Azalea, and only 1-0. Ideally, you would want 3 zeros, and obviously we got ourselves a token as well. 0 is one of my favorite cards to use because it is a searcher on the turn that you summon it, and then a pop as well. Overall, this deck is once again amazing bang for your buck. Sets like these, I mean, if you were to add up all of the staples we've got together, I'm pretty sure there's at least 30 of them in the deck, and that is just amazing. Some of these cards here, like Triple Tactics Talent and Thrust, and then the Lightning Storms, Call by the Grave, Rhoda, three Upstart Goblins, which is so funny because I play three Upstart Goblins in my deck. Um, but yeah, no, this is a really really interesting set. I hope Konami continue to release sets like this because I will 100% buy them. People complain that Yu-Gi-Oh is not a cheap game to play, but I think what they've done here is amazing. This has been the Legendary Modern Decks opening. I really enjoy doing videos like this. It's pretty fun, a bit of nostalgia as well. But let me know what I should be opening next. Hopefully, if I'm getting more subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. But that's all for today's video. If you guys like content like this, make sure you subscribe, like and comment what's your favorite, thing about this product here. And that's it for today's video. So peace. Have a good day, guys.